normal corkscrew if you want to race.
Wait! What's the stakes?
Whoever loses has to finish the bottle.
No.
A glass.
A glass. That glass.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't even. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Jesus.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my! Ow! It cut me when it come up. Ah, what? Hey, that's fucking sick. Finish your drink.
It's not a drink for the afternoon.
Well, no one said skull it.
I feel like every couple months I come back and say it's so over iDubbbz. It will never get back to where we were before. And I think it is perfectly solidified in the recent context of what Ian has been doing. I think he is starting to get air quote more comfortable with this new persona that he is living on the internet. And it's no more apparent than when he went on Cold Ones with 2 of his former buddies, and it was just an absolute sadness train wreck. Now, plenty of people have talked about this subject, but I still think it's worth my time to come on here and talk about some of the things that are just like yikes. Just like yikes. And a perfect example of the new Ian is right here. It's not even half a glass of wine, and he's like, I didn't know you guys meant to chug it. Well, what do you think finish the glass means? He literally feels like an alien life form that is interacting with people for the first time. It is really uncomfortable. The comment section absolutely fucking blazes him on this. Cold Ones, I enjoy it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I think it's well edited. I think they're funny. And this entire video with him basically could have been about the same quality, probably a little bit better to avoid the awkward parts if Ian wasn't even there. Now, we're going to go over, Ian has his own game that is unbelievably sad and pathetic that he gets Chad and Max to play with him. And that's where we're going to start. We'll move into what some people were saying is the return to the old Ian, which isn't true. And then we'll get back to the Cold One. So let's get into it.
Alright, get a quick zoom in on my face. Hey everybody! Okay, now you can zoom out. We're playing a game.
Bro. Chad's on his phone. I'm just looking up an espresso martini thing.
Well, that's part of what makes it good, maybe. is he can be on his phone and there can be comments about it.
Vodka,
like,
coffee liqueur, and espresso. Do we have vodka?
Okay, so we're playing a game.
What's this do?
How to basics behind the camera. I almost forgot the most important part. The winner of the game, whoever has the most points by the end of it, wins this. These are Zappos. There's...
How to basics favorite food.
What the fuck even is this anymore, bro? We're playing a game where the winner gets candy. What the fuck, man? He literally has regressed. He's been like lobotomized. He's reverted into what I thought, 11-year-old me would be cool. Oh yeah, guys, we'll get 10 candy bars if you win this competition. Come on, guys, let's do it. Holy fucking, you can kind of tell, like, Chad and Max are trying to appease Ian throughout the entire video. Maybe some of the laughs are genuine. A lot of it just feels forced. And part of it is, this game just kind of sucks. It's just like, pick a fucking thing out of the bowl, and then you and a partner have to get the right word while the other person keeps guessing. That's the premise of it. And if the other person gets it right, then you have to put your finger in a mousetrap. I remember back when Ian and Max and Filthy Frank were using fucking rat traps on them. And now we're using what looks like a fucking comic gag store mousetrap. It doesn't look like the most powerful thing in the entire world. It feels like he is so desperately trying to make content that he used to make, but in a more PC type of style, and it is falling flat on its face. It's really embarrassing, and we'll see at the end of his videos, he does a little shtick that he used to do in the past. It's really embarrassing.
Keemstar, Justin TV,
Second website. Paid subscription. Twitter bots.
Rice Gum.
Link in bio. Fuck, this could be anything. Second website. Jessica Negri.
Sex worker.
Ian's close.
Anissa. Okay.
Twitch streamer. Second website.
Kick.
Jessica Negri. Anissa.
Instagram.
Fucking Hot Chili Dog Down?
Mix
3, 2, 1. OnlyFans.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
This shit fucking sucks, bro. This fucking sucks. The fact that Ian can sit there and sex workers, Anissa, a sex worker. That's your first connotation. That's your first relation to your wife, bro. So fucking down bad. It's so miserable. And like, I feel like Chad is pretty disconnected most of the time throughout this thing. Max, he's trying a little bit. I also kind of noticed this video is like 20 minutes long. Just pay attention to how it's fucking edited. It is so bad. It is so bad. I'm not saying you have to have whooshy, flashy graphics flying all over the place like Cold Ones would do, but it feels like we're stuck inside. You're 12 years old. You had a friend that moved away when you were like 6. You barely have like any memories of him, and his family moved back, and now you have to go play with him again. And you're sitting there and you're like, we kind of developed personalities since you've been gone, and now it's kind of uncomfortable. It just, oh man, it pains me, because I remember there was a clip when Cold Ones first started where they listened to a Joji song, one of his bangers from the beginning of his music career, and they were getting all these flashback memories, and they were crying, they were sad. It feels like it should be an experience like that, but it's for the viewers. We're sitting here and we're like, damn, I remember the good old days of this. Instead, I'm stuck with this sad, decaying corpse that's in front of me with fucking spaghetti noodle hair, and two guys that are still funny, never apologize. And that's another thing too, I guess. Ian went on this fucking crusade of being for the masses, what I did in the past was so wrong, and I apologize to everybody I offended. Why are you still associating with two guys that never apologized for what they did? And they shouldn't, by the way. They shouldn't apologize for what they did, because they didn't do anything wrong. Why would you continue to associate yourself with them? If what you did in the past was so evil and wretched, why would you go back to the same people that were also evil and wretched for doing the same stuff? It seems kind of hypocritical there, Mr. Ian, but of course people like him can't see their own hypocrisy. They just try and bend the knee as many times as they can so that people will like them. Nobody's gonna fucking like you. Your content will never be good again. You're a sad, pathetic corpse of your former self.
Zappos. Milk. Red Bull.
So easy.
Coffee.
So easy.
Chips.
Come on. What the fuck? I was there.
Mars bar. Snickers.
What?
Like really recently.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Chili.
How much is hat? Louis Spears.
Chili. What is it? It's chili time.
Wait. But Chad.
Beans.
But he's so out of like. Can't we take a little bit more time to be sure?
Beans.
You're right.
Eggs.
You're right. We can. Yes, it was yesterday.
Vape. What?
Yesterday.
Vape.
We went to the shop and there was grog in the back. You
That's
remember
Apollo.
that store where there's grog in the back?
Yeah.
You remember what
Vodka.
you purchased?
Multiple things.
Oh shit, you did?
Yeah.
Cheese.
Oh, I think I know the one you're thinking
The
of.
specific one.
Charger. Phone
Okay,
charger.
you can give some more.
Gum.
If I give
Maybe like a theming. No, maybe that's too much.
yeah, he's right there. He's saying so many
Tomato
things.
sauce.
Chili dog.
Time. 3, 2, 1. Popcorn.
I wanted to include a long segment of the video so you can truly understand what fucking torture this video is. We're literally sitting there with nothing funny happening. The fucking prompt was popcorn. It was popcorn. This is like a game show that I feel like DSP and his wife would come up with, minus the fucking mouse traps. He's all over the place trying to conjure up some sort of video that he thinks his former fans and his current fans were like. I don't think anybody would like this. There's nothing funny going on. It's like dead air for the most part. Listening to two guys try and figure out something that each of them are thinking. Cool. Cool. And we don't even initially find out what the term is until like halfway through the video. Then he's like, oh, actually, yeah, I think showing the word to the audience would be good. Fucking sucks, dude. This sucks.
Mao. Elon Mao. Tesla. Cybertruck.
Fuck. You were talking about it earlier. You're quite happy with this thing that was related to it.
Liberal.
Kind of
Hassan.
some sort of currency.
Bitcoin. Ethereum.
Oh, fucking
Shuffle.
ding dong time. 3, 2, 1. Dogecoin. Check us out. The channel's Cold Ones.
Now he has a fucking catchy little, oh, you're my little croutons. Fucking throw me off a bridge, please. Somebody just ram into me with your fucking Ford F-150 souped up. For the love of God, this is so cringe. It's so cringe. My little croutons. Thanks for watching, my little croutons. I'm really making this video because just recently I went on a binge and watched a lot of his old content, and it just is so painful to watch how funny and charismatic, and like, he was so sharp. He was so sharp at making a quip, because a lot of his stuff was just impromptu reacting to something and he would have a quip to it. And it's gone. It's gone. Do you remember when you were complaining to fucking Leafy that his transition slides were too long? What the fuck is this? Is this any different? You're just taking 2 seconds for a word to pop up in each fucking square. I guess we move past that, you know. It's good content now. This is definitely worth it. This is definitely cool. And he's got fucking political brain rot the entire time of just, all of his fucking relations are just straight up cancer nowadays. They're just straight toxic. Just, if I have to bring up fucking Hassan in regular conversation, that's why I know my life is fucking over. That's the end. It's not getting any better than that. And if you're still confused as to whether or not Ian is gonna return to his former self, well, let's watch one of his more recent videos that he's curated for us that we can tune into.
My name is Ian Flatberger. I spent 15 years in Clark County Penitentiary for the theft and distribution of 2 metric tons of Carhartt overalls. And this is my story. You see this? Yeah, this is a gun. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly what happens next.
Is anybody laughing out there? I'm not trying to be the fucking joke police either. If you're over here and you thought it was funny, cool. You can go watch your Coco Melon show a little bit later, you know, after the saturated content viewing pleasure is over. But he's just trying so desperately hard to get back to what he used to do, and it's just not going to happen. He's not funny anymore. We know the true person he is now, because partially of what was fun about Ian in the past was the mystique a little bit. He looked like this like quirky, nerdy dude, but he would come back with some fucking fire, especially going after people and criticizing people and constructing an argument against them. Now that we know the person that he is today, all that sort of mystique and shit is gone. So him trying to be this quirky, nerdy dude, it's not gonna fucking play over. Trying to do these short little gags that are like, ooh, that's so quirky. Oh, look at me, I'm Flatty or Flat Dog or Burgermeister. Isn't that fucking funny, guys? Aren't you laughing? Mr. Krabs, a SpongeBob reference, guys. Come on, let's laugh together. This is literally, now that I think about it, he is a millennial, and it's starting to line up a little bit. I'm sure if you're around a similar age demographic, you'll see people online that are just posting cringe. They don't know it's cringe, but they think, oh, I'm gonna post something relatable. But relatability can sometimes be cringe when the context is just not perfect. And I think Ian's giving off strong, you know, single, 2-cat household type of vibes posted on Instagram every day. That's the vibe I'm getting from Ian now.
That feels like too bold of a statement. My swag levels are not better than average. And I felt like today I want to take you on a journey to improve the swagability of my keychain.
Oh man, I'm looking big. I'm looking like I'm from Las Vegas. I'm looking big in Las Vegas.
Not a gooning grid meant to show you exactly where you're supposed to place your pecker for a rousing session of gooning. Gay, no, I'm not lesbian. No, I have never thought lesbian thoughts. And this little funny little fella right here is a grog keychain. I picked this up when I was in Australia, and it just serves as an aesthetic boost.
So that's what we're doing. We're making a fucking video about decorating a keychain. Yeah, that's cool. That's epic. And like, he can do something similar, right? What made Bad Unboxing intriguing, if you go back and watch it today, I don't think it's necessarily very funny, but in the zeitgeist, in that time period, what made it kind of intriguing was the fact that he started to grow more and more apathy towards it. So, oh, you sent me fucking dog shit in the mail. That's fucking epic, dude. What'd you expect me to do? Eat it? And then maybe he does do a gag. But, like, it doesn't build on itself here. And, like, do you really fucking care what he chooses to design his fucking layout as? Do you really care? Alright, let's see.
Or anything, it's just like, I don't want to deal with the hassle. Okay, so whistles I actually think are cute and potentially useful, especially for someone like me who can't whistle. Stupid people shouldn't breathe. Oh man, this one's fucking violent. Stupid people shouldn't breed. That's crazy. It's so crazy that they decided to write that in fucking kablam colors. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Philosopher's Swag. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
So this is what I was referring to initially, where when he used to do Kickstarter craps, he would always end the video with, and this has been a rap by Sir Doggy Dog. Make sure you Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, like, whatever the fuck it was, right? He's repeating the same shit. He's trying to morph himself back into that box because he understands that progressively he lost 90% of his audience. He's losing all of his money. He can't do Creator Clash anymore. They basically, I don't think they sold the rights, but they basically gave it away to somebody else to do. And he's trying to garner back some of that clout that he used to have. He's trying to get that back, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just gonna. You think I'm gonna let some boy who can't whistle? If you can't whistle, your genetics, they're just poopy boy. And it's kind of funny that he thought the don't breathe thing was, oh, that's so edgy, that's so violent, that's crazy, dog, that's so crazy. Well, you're the stupid person who willingly chose to have your wife's last name and have her force you to get a vasectomy. That's very epic, Ian. That's very cool. You know, maybe you're the stupid person. I'm looking at you on the screen right now, and I'm not convinced that you're a smart guy. All right. Now let's get into the Cold Ones episode.
Oh, I got pizza bases. Come on, Darcy. You could have just given us flour. We could have made this shit from scratch.
I don't want to be here till fucking 3 a.m.
So what the fuck do we do? Do we have a PowerPoint somewhere,
Yeah, it's
Darcy?
in the instructions, Chad. Also, isn't Ian meant to be back in middle?
Yeah, you're a head chef
Chad.
on this one.
Also, we're going to shave your head later. Remove element from base and make sure you wash the base.
No. Go easy on the sauce, bruh.
Read safety instructions on inside front cover.
No. I'd eat that as it is. Do you put cheese on pizza first or last?
After the sauce. Can I get the large piece of single plastic off?
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Like just the juice?
Put that back in. The sauce. Ham.
You want to open your hands really quick?
Oh, thank you.
This one over here is looking kind of normal. Salami.
Have you seen that TikTok? Salami lid.
No.
You go salami lid.
The container's too full of salami that it won't go on.
Yeah.
I think
Wait,
so.
listen to this. Listen to this.
So basically, like, there's a container full of salami and the lid won't go on.
Well said. Well said.
Is that it?
Wow, that's so funny. Who would have thought that Ian's humor is just fucking cancer, brain rot, nothing? Wow, the salami can't fit in the can. Guys, listen to this. Guys. He gives off severe theater kid vibes. Come on, guys, isn't this funny? What if I do a fucking cartwheel here? Are you guys gonna giggle? What if I just drop this on the table? Isn't that silly, guys? That's so quirky of me. That's so wild. Basically, the entire video is Ian just standing there very uncomfortably. He has no stage presence anymore, and so he doesn't really engage. He doesn't really initiate anything. It's just sort of Chad and Max running around him and forcing Ian to interact with him. And in theory, that could be a funny interaction. But recently, as I was watching all these old iDubbbz videos, I decided to watch the one with Dax Flame. And I feel like Ian and Dax are very similar. Very uncomfortable. They don't believe in themselves. Dax has a lot of confidence, actually. He's just I don't know, socially awkward type of guy. And Ian takes everything else and just runs it into the ground.
Oh my god.
That's fucking sick. Like, that is actually a cool figure.
So how's Coke get into this?
Well, we're gonna figure that out. So
Alright.
you're gonna put some of these.
It's not spinning, and I don't want to break it.
Play with this ice. You play with these.
Chad, don't put the ice on you, bro.
I haven't cold plunged in hours.
Come on, man. You guys are just animals. You start sucking off the head of a polar bear and you're rubbing ice on your nipples.
There's too much going on. I'm overstimulated.
Use
Stop,
your brain.
just stop.
We need a
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Chad, that won't look like anything except water.
So this is basically what the entire video is. It's Chad and Max trying to be funny for the camera, doing their usual goofs and gags, and Ian just concentrating, doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. I'm gonna make this ice maker thing work right, but I'm not gonna do any fucking gag associated with it. So it just leaves you being like, what's the point of having Ian on here? I mean, obviously, Max and Chad must have some type of friendship with Ian to still ask Ian to go to his wedding, even though he didn't show up because of Anissa's tattoo appointment, and then have him come out here to do videos with them. So it's clear that there's still some sort of basis between the two, but like, I don't know what the fuck these two can relate about. They both make such drastically different content, and like, it should be like alarm bells ringing in Ian's head based off of how successful Chad and Max have been post yellow $ apocalypse on YouTube, that, hey, maybe I didn't need to throw away my entire persona and cave to honestly the most like depraved, degenerate sect of the internet, and maybe I could have still been successful. That's true, but we're never gonna see it happen again, because even these videos with Max and Chad, he's getting nowhere even close to 1 million views. He won't get it. The Cold Ones episode did pretty well, but they always do, and it had the largest dislike ratio of any video they've ever had, and it's just, it's sad, but his downfall is certainly predictable. We all could see it coming, and it's probably only gonna get worse. So, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.